Who's your daddy? Foodi Daddi fans, are you ready for Mission Impossible? This could be a nightmare. I'm gonna take a stab at doing a sleeping bear under a blanket with these ingredients. We've got some eggs and a couple of cups of brown rice and soy sauce. Got some tweezers and some Swiss cheese. We've even got some dried seaweed and some vintage shot glasses from the Civil War era. The reason I'm using these is metal will be easier to cut with. And I might need one for drinking if this thing falls apart on me. I've had the brown rice cooking under pressure, high pressure for 15 minutes, and a natural release for 10, then quick. It's still pretty wet. I'm gonna let it sit here and bubble and steam till the rice absorbs that moisture. Then place it in a disposable aluminum pan and stick it in the fridge to cool. Now it's time to play in the rice like kids with Play-Doh. We need to make some balls out of this rice. Some rice balls? Yeah, sure. Well, you know, because we've got to have a head and a body, and we've got to have 2 arms, and we've got to have 2 feet, we've got to have ears to hear, you know, so... And here's what I've come up with so far. Does that look like a bear head to you? Looks like a rice ball to me. So we got to work on the body part. A little fat bear. Kind of. Sort of. I don't know about this. Okay, here's one arm. Need another one. Here's some feet. Oh boy, what have I got myself into? I need another arm. Oh, there you go. And you know he can't hear us coming if we don't give him some ears. And here's what I've got so far. What do you think? Does that look like a bear to you? Maybe if it's got a lot of physical ailments. Well, it's time to use our shot glasses for something besides drinking whiskey and cut our Swiss cheese out for details in this project. All right, there's the couple I need. I need to cut one of these in half, and it'll all make sense to you once you see it. I hope. Well, there's some cheese details that I needed. Now, I need to do an omelet. Now, the reason I'm using this pizza pan is because of that high center in the Foodi. Can't really keep it flat, you know what I'm saying? So, gonna put the pan inside, set it at 375, bake for 5 minutes to preheat. Once it's preheated, we're gonna set it on broil. And we're gonna check it often because I want this to scorch just a bit. This is the bear's blanket, and I want it two-tone. All right, after about 4 minutes on broil, it's looking good. That bubble will go away, and I'm hoping it's scorched a bit on the other side. While that's cooling down, I'm gonna take an egg and separate it to get the whites. I wanna do the same thing. I don't know how bears feel about it, but I like a sheet over me when I sleep. You know, when I first seen this recipe, it said one thing you have to have in this recipe: patience. They didn't lie about that. This is so meticulous. Oh, meticulous. A lot of people like that word, meticulous. Experts can stick that word meticulous. Anyway, this is the roasted seaweed. My friends at the local Vietnamese market, Tan Viet, hooked me up with this stuff. I didn't realize it came in 4 or 5 sheets. Guess that's the price you pay when you're bear hunting. Oh, this is so meticulous. How do you say that again? Meticulous, monotonous, but you stay right there, little brother. Don't you move on me, little bear. You know, I think I know how a doctor feels now when they're in the OR. I could have never been a doctor. Surgical procedures. I'm going to take a piece of this omelet and I'm going to make a pillow. Bear's got to have a pillow to sleep, doesn't he? I apologize on this video being so long, but it's been monotonous and meticulous. It's been monoculous and monocaliculous. Anyway, that's my spin on the sleeping bear under the blanket. Thank you so much for coming by, Foodi Daddi. Tell your friends about us and tell them to meet you here for a good time. Until next time, I see you while I go.